Hello kittens, and welcome to another room. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a great weekend.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, yes, happy Easter as well. I hope you guys found some eggs and had some rabbits. Played, I don't know what I just, never mind. But we right now are in...
Bunnies.
Bunnies? Easter bunnies,
yeah.
There you go. We right now are in Manhattan Beach.
I'll get a shot of the ocean right there.
Ooh, wow, that was well timed. Almost like it was on purpose. JK, it wasn't. There's the ocean right there. We're at Manhattan Beach, just kind of having, a little Sunday afternoon at the beach. We're gonna go walk up and down the beach a little bit, have some food. So a little bit of a food, what do you call it? A food burn.
Well, we're also going to be doing a Q&A.
But we're also going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to, will we be answering questions from the chat?
Yes.
Yeah. So just chat your questions and we'll
try to get them all.
We'll try and get them all. If we don't answer it, feel free to, not just like spam, but say it again if we really just completely miss it. Feel free to just bring it back up. But we're going to be doing a Q&A in a little bit. So, yeah.
Make sure to hit that bookmark icon.
Yes. If you guys want to hang out with us this afternoon, evening, night, I don't know, what time is it? It's like 6? No, who knows?
Dinner time.
Click that little bookmark button on the bottom right. That is the flag icon. That means you get a notification every time we post. Should be a fun room. And hey. Okay, bye. Hi. See you in the chat. Bye.
All right, something really pretty light out here, huh?
Yeah.
Saf is cold.
I am cold.
It is very cold.
It's so much colder by the beach than by where we live.
Yeah.
But it is very beautiful out here. It smells great.
How's that smell? I'm kind of relaxed right now.
I do.
Well, actually,
like
after your salt razor burn debacle.
Oh my god.
Saltgate.
Saltgate
2017.
No, I think Michelle came out on the worst end of that stick of Saltgate 2K17. But yeah, we're honestly, it's like, we got out here like late afternoon or early evening. The sun is going down, so we're gonna grab some dinner and answer some questions over dinner, and then probably in the car heading home afterwards.
We might have left one of our memory cards in our office today.
Might have. We did. Probably.
Hopefully we did, frankly.
Because
if we didn't, we really, really lost it, which would not be good.
Not be good. No.
But
no.
I think we did not lose it. So you guys will see the office today is what we're trying to say as we run back there and hope that we have it there. And we will then be filming later tonight. But so we are happy to have you guys with us.
So the first question, by the way, we are at Pitfire Pizza. I'm very excited.
Very good pizza food porn coming up.
Pizza.
Also, this is a good shot of the little town. We came down here around Christmas, and they actually they had all free meters for the holiday season.
Oh, that was the best.
But when we say this place is really cute, it is very, very cute. I like this area a lot.
Cute.
Cute with a capital C.
Yes, Tyler.
I thought there was.
You could be a K-E-W-T, cute. Feeling cute.
Oh, K-E-W. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so.
So Dressage Banjo asks if you could introduce any historical figure to an electrical toothbrush, who would it be? I said that, and I didn't have an answer yet, but Tyler said, "Oh, I've got an answer immediately." So.
Yeah. George Washington, because everyone said they used to have wooden teeth. So I'd just be like, hey, I don't know if you still have wooden teeth or if that was actually real, but look at this device, pretty cool.
So you would introduce an electrical toothbrush to someone who cannot use it?
A little bit cruel there, isn't it? That's a little bit.
Yeah, that's messed up. I would feel like, honestly, to me, and this is no shade or hate towards Tyler or our relationship.
Oh,
but you would have to, if you're getting an electrical toothbrush for a historical figure, it's to make out with them, right? Because they have horrible dental hygiene,
gosh, yeah.
right? So I feel like I would have to introduce said toothbrush to someone who you want to make out with.
Okay, who do you want to make out with?
I don't know.
So you don't have an answer?
No, I don't have an answer.
Here's another answer.
Because, who do you want to make out with from history?
Well, I have another answer. Maybe it doubles as a make out with, okay? So,
oh my God.
Apparently, I was reading a book where this kid goes back in time to the era of Bill Shakespeare, and he stars in as Puck.
Oh, interesting.
Midsummer's Night's Dream, and he meets the Queen, and he says that she has really bad breath underneath a lot of perfumes.
Oh, it's true.
Hygiene. So maybe Queen Elizabeth, give her that, and while I'm at it, we'll make out.
You're gonna make out with Queen Elizabeth I?
It's a big name.
We've got another question from Heart's Day, which is, what is the best vacation you've ever been on and why? Before we get into that, a couple of things. One, we got our chopped salad.
It looks really good.
It looks so good. Oh my God, Tyler's already digging in.
Feta? This is not Saladgate.
Saladgate. I'm calling Saladgate. I thought you were giving me feta. Tyler just ate the feta himself.
Mozzarella, just double check.
Just double checking. Oh, it's good. Second thing is that we sat down here outside. I have a new friend. Hi, pup. clearly a well-loved pup, like not a stray pup, like someone's dog. They must be inside or somewhere nearby. He's just sitting right next to me. He just came and lied down next to me. Hi, pupper. What a good dog. It's a great dog. Okay, what's the best trip or vacation you've ever been on? A minute into the post. We'll answer.
What's yours?
Probably... I loved going to London when I was 14 and seeing Othello at the Globe. I was very into it. I do want to return to London one day and see another play at the Globe. That was probably my favorite vacation of all time.
So, I've been to a lot of different places that would have been good vacations.
Yeah.
I went to Europe and Asia. Mm-hmm. But my favorite vacation, like, honestly, is last year. Safiya and I went to Vegas.
Oh, that was so fun.
And we went to Vegas and we just, like, walked around.
Yeah.
Which is, like, one of our favorite pastimes, just walking around. We just walked around Vegas for, like, 2 days, and it was such a blast. We had so much fun together. We just, like, went to all these different malls and stuff. And we did get to see Brittany, and we were actually using Nextbeat for, like, the first time to, like, vlog and stuff. So it was, like, just, like, a fun, a lot of things going on. Great trip. And it was a pretty epic day. So I think that's probably my favorite vacation I've ever been on. I can't wait to go back.
Now I feel bad I didn't say that, but I stand by the Globe Theater. And our new pupper friend! Where is he? There he is. Hi! So, update. Apparently this dog is a dog of an employee, and his name is Ludwig! Ludwig! What a great dog. I think he started to bark because he wants some pizza, because we've got a chicken pesto pizza, and we've also got this shroom pizza. Now, these things kind of freak me out. I might take them off. They're like long, skinny shrooms. Eat one of them. Is that what shiitake mushrooms look like? I'm clearly not educated enough about mushrooms. Okay, well, they freak me out. They look like, I don't know, they look like bean sprouts, but they also look like tentacles.
Can I have a bite of this?
Yeah, can you? Oh man, that looks so good. Oh, for me?
Airplane? It's really good. Mm-hmm. This is Safi. Mm-hmm. Saf is a big pesto fan. Alright.
Okay.
Sonian and Trey Mathar. I don't know if I said your name right, Trey Mathar. But the two of you guys asked 2 questions, and we're going to answer them both. Sonian said, how do you guys manage to stay so happy / like positive? Mm-hmm. And then Trey Mathar asked, how do we feel putting so much of our life on camera? But kind of like
I feel like they go hand in hand. I feel like a lot of like people, like YouTubers, have kind of addressed this where they're like, oh, obviously like you want to like project like positivity, even though like I feel like there's no way that we're like positive every single second of every single day. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously, even though, and I will say this, I think part of the reason why it's easy and like not fake to be so positive, especially on camera, is like because I am so in love with like YouTube and our jobs, and I love Tyler so much, and I love making videos, and like I am honestly like, and I feel like Tyler hopefully feels the same way, where where we are doing something that like makes us happy, and our career in general is something that we want to be doing, and that's definitely like part of it. There definitely are parts that are hard, that where we don't feel so positive, and they're not very like glamorous parts. You know, it's like a lot of like tired today, staying up late editing, or like something's you can't get this right. You
it was
know
a pretty long weekend
like,
for us, particularly,
yeah,
to be honest, guys, because we've been working on a couple videos, and they're gonna be coming out. We're gonna be posting an extra video next week. But you know, like sometimes like you work really hard, and it's so much like fun and adrenaline to actually get to the finish line. And we've actually had a lot of fun making the videos this weekend, because like we really try to push ourselves to try to do like unique and new stuff. So like that's what actually begets sort of the positivity, but also it can be tough sometimes. But like I think that when it comes to like putting your like life on camera, like a lot of what we're doing are like these videos that we think are really fun, and that we're putting ourselves on through that. Like we're starting my daily vlog a little bit, which is a little bit of a different feel, but we've been doing like they've been like a really fun sort of bonus to some of the things we're doing. Yeah. So I think they kind of go really hand in hand, because we're doing this stuff, like Saf was saying, that is exciting, is fun, is challenging. And then especially when you post and you see if people like it or they don't like it, or if there's like what their thoughts are, that's an immediate feedback. So it's like kind of like there's a thrill, and it's exhilarating to do it. So there are hard times, but it is fun being positive, because we just it's a really cool, unique situation that we're in right now that we're really grateful for, and it's been really fun to do, right?
Yeah, totally. And I think that like the reason that these go hand in hand is not because I feel like we're ever like like being like fakely positive on camera, but I feel like the reason they go hand in hand is because you definitely like don't necessarily see the parts that aren't so positive, because the parts that are really fun are like the filming and the talking to you guys and the releasing videos. Like those parts are so fun. So it's really like it is natural and like it is true to be like positive during those times.
Editing can be kind of tough.
Exactly. I feel like, oh my god, this dog is all up in my business. Ludwig, what's up, Ludwig? But like I think that, you know, obviously putting our stuff on camera, I feel like I don't really mind it. I haven't really like, I don't know. I feel like there is.
I haven't felt weird about us putting our lives
exactly
on camera, because it's like we're making videos that we think are fun and entertaining. Like we're not trying to, and like I think for everyone's different, but like there's a lot of dynamics in our life, right?
Totally.
Like we show you guys crusty in these rooms. We love to show you guys different things, but we have plenty of time that we stop and out. Just like we have a tri-weekly like hike where we just like no cameras even allowed to come.
Yeah.
No phone, and we really talk a lot. We hang out so much. So not everything's there, like not every moment. So a lot of it's on camera, but not like a majority or an overwhelming amount.
Yeah, and I think that in some ways, like I agree, like we definitely take time out to like not be on camera, but I also think that like the lines are kind of blurred. Like I'm just kind of like, I feel like at this point I'm so used to having a camera that I'm just like, hey guys, what's up? You know, it's not really, I don't know. I didn't really like think about it too much. I got a burp coming.
Safi, the burps. Safi's been burping a lot.
That was like long and rambly, but I hope that made sense and answered both your questions. Also, I'm gonna get into this shrimp pizza. Ludwig has left us, which I'm very sad about.
Not voluntarily.
Not voluntarily, yes. Yeah, his owner took him away. But Kita Nava asks, how did Tyler and I meet? Yes, there's the question. Tyler and I, it's funny because we don't really have like a very like, oh, our eyes met across the dance floor and then we
not
just
Robin
knew.
And Ted.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not very Robin and Ted. It's basically Tyler and I both went to school together. Tyler was 2 years ahead of me, and we met like shook hands, like hello, my name is Tyler. Hello, my name is Safiya, at a frat party my freshman year and his junior year. And then we knew each other, like we had met, but we were not friends or like, and not like we weren't enemies, but we just weren't like friends, like we weren't like close at all.
We didn't know each other that well.
Exactly, we didn't know each other.
I like how Safi always says, we're not friends, but we weren't enemies. It's like, well,
because I didn't want to be like, we weren't friends. It's like we hated each other. Like, no, we just didn't like know each other. And then when I moved down to LA, the person that I was, like my friend who I was living with down in LA when I first moved down, was in Tyler's acapella group. So they had all these mutual acapella group friends. So we went out to like a bar like the first night that I was down in LA, and then Tyler and I re-met that night, and we like hung out, and then we started becoming friends, and then eventually Tyler took me to Disneyland and did not make out with me, and then we went on a real date after that.
This is such a famous moment. I think famous. I just think it's like every Safi always mentions this moment. I didn't want to use Disneyland for the powers of evil. I wanted to have a good time with her and see if we could just hang out as friends. And then the next night, I think it was the first time we kissed. It took Safi to a nice dinner date, so we always leave those parts out.
I love that Tyler tells his whole story just with like pizza in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then we kissed.
Yeah. But anyway, no, but that is the story. It's not deep, but what I would say though, the lesson from it is that do college acapella.
Okay, so the next question is from Lucy Vick, and I'm also going to, at the same time, answer a question from is LZZZM13, ISM13L. I don't know if it's an L or a capital I can't tell, I'm sorry. Also, Tyler ran to go put money in the meter because he forgot. I mean, I also forgot, but we forgot to put money in the meter, so Tyler ran. Sweet boy. Oh, Tyler, where is he? Oh, there he is. Good timing on my end. Hey.
Hey, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna burp again.
Uh-oh.
So Lucy's question is, if you could have one person in the world's makeup collection, who would it be? The question is, are we talking real people, historical people, fictional people? No, I think in all realness, probably...
Can I try and guess it for you?
Oh, sure.
Cleopatra.
Oh. Well, she just bathed in milk and honey all the time and put, like, coal around her eyes.
Sounds good.
That sounds kind of gross to me. Though Cleopatra is, like, very much like a HBIC. I was going to say Kat Von D, because I think Kat Von D has got that wing on fleek. Got a large portfolio of lip colors. So I feel like her style and my style would mesh together. So I would just get all of her makeup.
That's
and
a
just
better answer.
Exactly. And then I think I'm just gonna go with it's either Iz or Liz. LZZM13 or I can't tell if it's an L or a capital I. So you can tell me. Asks how long does it take me to do my makeup? If I'm just doing like this, which is literally just like BB cream, a little bit of bronzer, some brow, and some mascara, I don't know, 15-ish minutes. I'm not very fast in the car. Yeah, 15-ish minutes in the car, so probably like 10 minutes on land. I'm not very fast at doing my makeup, I'll say that. I am not. I used to be much faster when I was in high school. I used to be able to do it like on the moving train, like ninja style, but nowadays I'm kind of like, but if I'm doing my full face, it takes me 30 minutes, and I know that's slow. I know some people can do it much faster, but I'm just not. I'm a slowpoke. I'm a slowpoke.
Okay, guys, now I am filming.
No!
Mickey Mouse asks. Yeah, well, Mickey Mouse mentioned that we have lived in a lot of different places, and they were interested on sort of our comparisons of the different places.
What we like the best and what we thought they were missing.
Exactly.
So I grew up in Chicago. I lived there from 1992 until 2010 when I graduated high school, and then we both lived in Northern California, not really in San Francisco, like outside in the suburb, like the Palo Alto.
Yeah.
And then now I live in LA, and I have spent one summer living in New York, so I'm very qualified to speak on it. No, I'm not going to talk about New York because there are many other New Yorkers who know New York much better than I.
Yeah.
Chicago, my favorite part, public transportation. Another great part about New York, but like I love the public transportation in Chicago. There are more buses than in New York. Like, buses are more incorporated into the system. I also love how walkable Chicago is.
Yeah, it was really walkable. We visited recently.
Chicago is so fun. Honestly, like, my entire, like, high school career, I would just spend the summers, literally just, me and my friends would just walk the length, not the length of the entire city, but, like, from downtown, pretty much from downtown to, like, Wrigleyville. Like, you know, just miles of just walking, because you can just, it's a very walkable city. The best part about Chicago is summer thunderstorms are amazing, super fun. I love summer thunderstorms. Warm, humid nights in the summer. Worst part about Chicago, winter.
Very cold.
Also that there's actually that's not true. I like the winter. I hate the intermediary seasons in Chicago.
Gotcha. Like the last couple weeks of winter.
It's not a really cute fall. There are a couple of weeks of cute fall. The rest of it's kind of bad. And then the spring is, I think, terrible in Chicago, I'm going to be honest. I think it's horrible.
Should we sit here real quick? Yeah.
Northern California, and LA is obviously different from Northern California, but I think that Northern California is kind of like fun, that like where we used to live, that was like kind of close to like, you know, like via Facebook and Google, there's like that entrepreneurial spirit, you know, like forward thinking, that kind of thing going on. But it was a pretty suburban area, so I wouldn't really call it a city, and I'm definitely someone who prefers to live in a city, at least for now, for this part of our lives. LA, I really like, very different from Chicago. It's not walkable. There is no public transportation, and that is the worst part. I mean, there is public transportation, but it actually it's not very interconnected.
It's slower.
It's not, I mean, I would say it's slower, but it's just there's not enough of a web. You know what I mean? Like there's one central hub of a train, and then they go out from there. They don't like intersect. There's not enough train. You know, there's too much planes. Train. I don't know what I was trying to say. Not actual airplanes.
Can I jump? It's on a roll right now.
But I do love that you can basically like customize LA, where you can like find a neighborhood that you like and really just settle in.
Or multiple, and then you can go different places, and then you can like, so it's like one of the cities where you can go to the beach, to the mountains, go hiking, you can go to like malls, you can go to more malls, and you could go to some other malls actually. You could also go, go great restaurants, there's Disneyland, there's Universal, now there's Harry Potter World, or the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So one thing I was going to say about NorCal, in addition to what Safiya said, is it is cool, it's super entrepreneurial. That can also be a little bit of a double-edged sword with it, because then, like, it's what everybody does. So then it becomes sort of like, everyone sort of has similar kind of interests, career trajectories at times, which can kind of get sort of repetitive. Or not repetitive, but I think it can sometimes prey upon. Yeah, it can kind of prey upon the idea of being like sort of innovative and trying to think outside the box. And then everyone starts thinking outside the box in the same way.
My junior year, in order to get good housing, I basically pretended I was interested in entrepreneurship.
And they believed you.
To live in the entrepreneurship dorm.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like, I am interested in entrepreneurship. I am interested in it, but like in the way they were talking about it, was basically like, how can we innovate?
Yeah.
Like, I think if you get too into the philosophy community of it, you lose the actual entrepreneurship.
It becomes
elements.
sometimes it's like it becomes more about saying the word innovate than it is about trying to innovate. So that's one thing I don't like about it that much. Then I'm from Philadelphia, which is East Coast. I'm not going to speak towards New York. I only spent a little bit amount of time there. Safiya spent more time. But I lived in suburban Philadelphia, which is definitely, it got an East Coast vibe. What I liked about it was the seasons. They're incredible. There's a lot of history there, too. It was like near Valley Forge, so we could walk around there, which is where George Washington trained the American Continental Army, which is kind of cool. And there's also Ben Franklin's house, where Safiya got her Huzzah shirt from. The other side of it is that places on the East Coast, in my opinion, like the suburbs, can become a little bit of a bubble.
Yeah.
And just like the same kind of deal, but like people getting a little bit sort of like thinking the same way and same expectations. And they're also, they tend to kind of get used to things that they understand. So when I was like trying to go to the West Coast for school, they're all like, I don't know how to think about that. And I'm not even going to try to understand what that means, really. And that could be kind of frustrating because it's sort of like there are other schools out there, too. So it could be kind of a different thing.
My favorite part about Philly is Ben Franklin's museum, where his house, or his printing press used to be.
Soft really likes
and then
Ben
in the
Franklin.
back, there's a spot on the ground where it says Ben Franklin's Privy.
Soft
And
took an
I
Insta
just
in front
took
of that.
an Instagram right there. I was like, he pooped here.
He pooped here.